Yeah, if you want to see some silly big sunspots, you're in the right place, because this is my max energy deck, and boy, we're gonna have a lot of excess energy for Sunspot to eat. Not only do we have real max energy cards like Wiccan and Electro upping our energy totals every turn, but we have lots of ways to cheat energy turn after turn, like Luna's Ice Cube. We got Hope Summers. We've got Agamotto and his Bolts of Balthak here for +4 energy. Psylocke is a classic staple. Then we got new cards like Jennifer Kale for +1, and Merlin, don't forget, has Once in Future now for another +2 energy. And we got Magic to just add an extra 7 energy altogether at the end of the game, resulting in just absurd energy totals. There's going to be like 10 energy turns, 12 energy turns, absolutely crazy numbers. And then lots of ways to spend that energy as well. Maybe a big Arnim Zola to copy an Agamotto or a giant Sunspot. Nick Fury can just give us lots of cards to play with all that excess energy, or of course Sunspot can just eat it all up. And like, look, this is a theme deck. It's a meme deck. It's not supposed to be great, but I had a 7-5 run. It's pretty okay. It actually felt much smoother than I thought. Merlin's just a great card. Agamotto can get some big wins all by himself. Surprise factor with Arnim Zola is there. I think if you like cut Electro and added Quicksilver to this deck to more reliably hit Wiccan, you might actually be cooking with something here. I think there's something to this idea of just playing with all these crazy energy totals and overwhelming the opponent. So regardless of how good this actually is, because obviously a 12-game sample size is not enough to deem this a great deck, I can promise you it's going to be absolutely crazy fun and super chaotic. But before we get into the chaos, I'd like to introduce our sponsor for this video, Helix. Yeah, Helix is back to sponsor yet another video, and this time they're giving away free mattresses to 2 lucky viewers. So if my videos weren't already putting you to sleep, these mattresses will do the job, which I know all too well because my wife and I took the Helix sleep quiz a while ago, and they sent us the perfect mattress that's firm for me and cool for her. It's legit been our favorite mattress ever. Sometimes I have to go sleep in the guest room with my toddler if she can't sleep, and I have to use our old mattress, and it's like stepping back in time. Also because my toddler is like a caveman. But if you want to join the future like me and win one of Helix's free mattresses, here are the details on the giveaway. 1 mattress from the Luxe or Core collection will be sent to 2 chosen winners. And you really can't go wrong with either of these options. I know we personally love our Helix Twilight from the Luxe collection. So to win, you'll have to be in the United States or Canada. To enter, you need to scan the QR code here on screen or hit that link down in the description or pinned comment below to take the Helix Sleep quiz. Then you'll need to leave a comment down below with the mattress you matched with and include the hashtag Helix Sleep giveaway. Be sure to share how the Helix mattress will help you improve your sleep. I want to know if you turn into a furnace like my wife. And then finally, stay tuned for a future video where I will announce the 2 chosen winners of the free mattresses. Yeah, there you go. Big shout out to Helix, by the way, for being an awesome sponsor so far, doing a bunch of videos and now giving away some incredible free stuff. Hopefully you'll enjoy taking that sleep quiz, and I'd like to wish you luck in the giveaway. Hey, keeping the Wiccan dream super alive here. Oh my God, turn 3 Wiccan 1 time, please, please God, 1 time. I don't ask for much. I don't ask for much. I never hit Wiccan. And well, you know, you shouldn't be too surprised on this deck. We got 4 extra cards on the deck. We only have 2 1-drops. A few reasons for that, Reach. But you know, I've earned it today. I've been a nice Marvel Snap player today. I've earned it. Oh my God. I'm actually great at Eternity Range now too. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this Wiccan yet, but by God, we're gonna make some cool plays. I need Nick Fury or Sunspot to eat up all this extra energy, right? That's really what we need. Could in theory, you know, I don't actually hate playing the Wiccan elsewhere for an Arnim Zola. That could also be a pretty sweet play. I'm not that bothered by rocks because they're good for images of icon. Just not that bothered by rocks. I just don't really care. They're good for Merlin. Some good rock plays, man. Wins, this looks like hella. Odin and Gambit gone. Show me that Arnim Zola right now, baby. Arnim Zola. Arnim Zola. Alright, dude. Sunspot would also be welcome anytime now, dude. Sunspot, please. I need some way to spend all this energy. Infinite. Oh god, dude. I don't think it's gonna help to have it. Oh, Gambit hit the rock. Come on, come full circle here. Oh. Nick Fury maybe is still good. I have. Oh. I'm just gonna do this and pray we find an Arnim Zola. And it Danger Room, please don't do this to me, Danger Room. Please. Please, one time, Danger Room. Please. Please, one time. Please, one time, Danger Room. Arnim Zola is next. Arnim freaking Zola is next. Oh god, dude. Corvus Glaive goes off again. Oh, he's got a giant apocalypse from Valentina? Are you kidding me? Gore is actually insane. I can't win with Arnim Zola now. That doesn't win. Oh! Ah! Oh! I mean, you gotta do this, right? Like, you just gotta. How big was that apocalypse? It was 8 plus 4, 12, 18. That one's gonna be fine. Yeah, we accounted for that one. That's totally chill. Oh my god, dude. It was 10, by the way. Oh, it's 6 to 10, not 8 to 12. Oh, duh. Valentina. I was thinking it was. Woo! This would have been such a fun Arnim Zola game. We would have had an even bigger Sunspot, right? Would have been 20 and 20, but we'll take it, dude. 19 still insane, dude. Hey, lots of energy. Okay, yeah, dude. Gamma Lab is not so good for us. I mean, it's good for Electro, to be fair. Just gonna be way behind there with no real way to recover it. I guess Images recovers it pretty well, honestly. Just throw any garbage in there. Wins is annoying for the opponent too, because now they lose one. Okay. Oh, they didn't even play. Oh, I don't ever like want to say I hate this, but man, I don't know. At the same time, like, Merlin's really good, but is he better than a freaking Hulk? I don't know, dude. That's hard to say. That feels hard to say. I don't feel confident saying that. I know. I need Sunspot next turn. Sunspot Bolts would be pretty sweet. We've also got Arnim Zola Hulk if we just decide to shift that around. Oh my god, they're just not going for Hulks. What the heck, dude? I mean, listen, even if you have Shang-Chi, like, you just get to force that lane to be completely, you know, focused on one thing there. I don't know about that, dude. That makes me nervous. I think you have, what do we have? Next turn's 5 plus 4 is 9. I think you just go like Luna. Maybe you just go ahead and go Luna Images. That does really open you up to Shang-Chi again. I don't know. I don't have a Sunspot right now, so all this excess energy we've got is just wasted, man. It's just wasted. I mean, look, they can't Shang-Chi everything, right? That's just facts. Do I Luna them? There's a chance they play a card here and then Luna. They don't get the bonus energy, but I do. Still don't really have that much energy like next turn. It would be pretty good for Images, but like, am I winning right in that case, you know? I need them to commit something big left here. That indicates no Shang-Chi, number 1. Or maybe they even use a Shang-Chi now, but it doesn't look like it. They played a bunch of tiny stuff, so. Fortunately, nothing went mid where we wanted it to go. Taco truck, huh? Oh, Typhoid Mary is big, but debuffs anything else at least. Cosmo is gonna protect this from Shang-Chi. Okay. The heck do I do here though, man? I mean, if they Shang-Chi mid, I'm still at 12. They'd only be at 5, right? But does this 4 hold is your question then? Like, you don't think this 4 holds? I mean, maybe it does, honestly, though. Hold up. Hold up. I don't even have to play Wiccan to do that, to achieve that, though. Like, if they Shang-Chi this, they're just down 5 to 6. Unless they play another Omniversal Presence. Which, by the way, I could see this getting nerfed to giving just +1 power. I don't think it needs to give +2. It's just so strong. Then maybe you do this to get to 8 here to check this side of it, you know? So just a little bit of support here, and then a little bit of support here. Yeah, I actually don't hate that. I think in some ways there's a lot of logic just going all in somewhere. Are they really gonna Shang-Chi mid, or is that like a, what else could that be? What else could that be that wins? Yeah, they did the thing again where maybe they have Omniversal and this plan works out though. Do they have Omniversal to finish? I hope not another one. That'd be so annoying. They don't. Dude, I need to call the like board of health, like the international, what international board of doctors or something. Like, is that a thing? Here, look, the International Board of Medicine and Surgery, the IBMS. I need to get him on the phone because Shang-Chi blindness is taking over Marvel Snap. I think every single time I record a video, I think once a day I have somebody who just assumes Shang-Chi will win the game, and it just, I don't know, man. I'm not being mean. Like, it's clearly an epidemic. You know, I have echo blindness. I actually have goose blindness is what I have. I have goose blindness. So a lot of people got Shang-Chi blindness though. Or stubbornness maybe. Ooh, show me a sunspot one time, please God. One time sunspot, please God. Oh, that works too. I forgot there's actually a second one drop in the deck. That's totally fine. We're actually gonna hit the Wiccan for once. We're so good at the video game. Hey, they gave me the actual thing. They gave me the symbiote Spider-Man emote. Hood, okay. Playing a real deck, unfortunately. That's gonna be tough for us. Pretty good cards though, honestly. Like, pretty good cards. Jennifer, I don't know when we're timing that out, but we'll figure it out. Hope into Wiccan. Maybe we just do that right. And leave ourselves plenty of space for like skills and stuff. All right, Hood into Merlin. That's gonna be in every deck, I think, right now. Oh, did we go Luna instead? Well, this is now kind of nerve-wracking here. Like, what that both of these now occupy more space than I'd like. I guess we'll just go Hope Wiccan left. I think it's fine. It's a pretty good base of power, right? Like, you got 12 power there. That's enough to make the opponent start working. Oh, hey, this is the deck we put on YouTube yesterday. Elsa is pretty cool. Oh, I love the Beast. Thank you, Beast. That's annoying for them. Gotta replay that Bishop now. I guess maybe we just go Jennifer next turn. Let's think. We're gonna be at 5, but we're really gonna be at 7. We're really gonna be at 8. We're really gonna be at 9. Do we have any good 9 breakpoints? Not exactly, but we are also gonna draw a card. I mean, maybe for that reason we actually just don't Jennifer here. I think Wiccan Hope is fine. That gives us like 8 for like Agamotto Luna. That to me looks pretty clean and obvious, so let's just do that. Demon Right's pretty good stuff. We're gonna go ahead and put Agamotto Right, I think, to contest there. This is really, we should say, like a 3 power card, so they are really at 6 higher than they appear. Yeah, obviously Jennifer this turn is good. Dude, I have not drawn Magic one time, I just realized, in 32 minutes. I think the first 8 minutes she wasn't in the deck. But since then, so maybe 24 minutes, I have not seen Magic, I don't think, one time, or at least not by turn 5 anyway, because I've never even debated the option. That Gorgon's actually a bit annoying, to be honest, yeah. I mean, left is still looking pretty secure. There's always the risk of Cersei, but it's just not that big usually. Well, no, it's pretty big. They're at like 6 and... Like, you know, this is kind of... Let's say this is 3 and 3. That's 6. This is usually 5 is 11. They're kind of at 18 power left if you think about a Cersei. So maybe we go like Nick into... I mean, wins is just not good is the problem. We sort of hit a weak follow-up here, man. I don't know. I'm like floating 3 energy. I mean, I like that Agamotto is at least forcing some action there, but I'm not winning mid, right? Like, what good is this Electro doing there? I think we just play it right. It's not doing anything mid. 6 points is useless, so let's just play it right and hope that Nick Fury holds, I guess. I don't really have a choice. This doesn't feel good, though, dude. It's only an 8-point lead. That's just going to be a Cersei, though, I think. I mean, this is just all down to the luck, dude. Usually, like I said, I think we usually hold against Cersei here, to be honest. But it just depends on the rolls. It really depends on the rolls. Maximus is a high roll. That's not good news. That's a low roll. That's a low roll. We just drew a bunch of cards because of Maximus. Let's go. Maximus made the Nova 2 points worse. So this was kind of like a 3-5 and a 2-4 if you look at it, dude. Oh, scary game, dude. Scary game. Yeah, great start from us, but kind of a soft finish, man. Like, I don't know. We didn't really, we never had like a sunspot. We didn't get the Nick down early. I wonder if that turn 5 was wrong. Maybe you play Nick first. Does he have better options later? Like playing him at the end of the game feels pretty wasteful in hindsight. It was a clean line with Agamotto Luna, but without the follow-up in hand, I don't know, man. Oh, okay, Jennifer. I mean, anything but wins is probably good in Sakar. I never know how it prioritizes which reveals first, though. Like, the opponent has priority, but I've had that before, and I've still revealed first in Sakar, so we'll see. Hood, does that change anything about what reveals first? They revealed first. Okay, for once. I don't know what it followed their priority that time, but I've had it before where I swear it didn't. So I don't know. Oh god, dude, that's not good news. We can get an Agamotto down on 4 with Jennifer though. So well, especially with bolts, man, we can make a monster turn here. So maybe that's a good way to contest. Their Hood might get a little stuck there if they're not a Annihilus deck, which I feel like an Agamotto makes me think they're not an Annihilus deck. Just a little too many 5s. Typically Annihilus decks would run Cersei Annihilus, not Agamotto. They also might want a little more consistency than Agamotto would provide, but yeah, we'll probably just go bolts. I'll do the math here on Jennifer if we want to activate her or not as well, I guess. So that would be going into turn 4 with +4 on bolts. That's already 8 for Agamotto Hope. I think that's probably fine. In other words, I think we save Jennifer perhaps for a different turn to get a little better. I don't think we'll need more than Hope Agamotto, right? That feels like enough. You could technically support the Agamotto later. I mean, they also have an Agamotto, but theirs is, already notably debuffed, and they have a Hood slowing them down, so hopefully this holds. You could also go, if I wanted to, man, they're snapping. That makes me kind of want to go Jennifer Agamotto to get 20 here. You could do these two, right? Like turn these both into Agamottos. But then how am I winning another spot? It seems impossible to win another spot. I don't know. I also kind of like the idea of putting Agamotto left here and then maybe playing for an Arnim Zola. I'm not going to activate the Jennifer. I think we have to trust. Wins is going to make right very difficult to win, frankly, but doesn't change much mid. Well, it does change the images Agamotto line I was going to go for, so I'm glad I didn't activate Jennifer in that case, right? Oh. We also have this option, though. It's kind of cool, too, man. Let's do magic right next turn, because that might let me get a little more power in there. I could also transform Jennifer and magic into something big, potentially. I feel good about 14 here, though. I think that holds, man. I'm not going to activate Jennifer again. I'm going to wait. I don't know what we're drawing, so that could be a regretful decision, but yeah, maybe they do have an Annihilus. Green Goblin? Well, no, you wouldn't have Green Goblin and an Annihilus necessarily, but this is still a huge lead for us. I think we're okay. Oh, Arnim Zola line would have worked, man. I just need something like a Wiccan, honestly. I don't need anything crazy here. Nick Fury would probably be my number one draw. Just Nick Fury here. Go ahead and do the images on it the turn after or whatever. There are probably some 6-drops that could win this too, like Gore or something, right? There's probably going to be enough on reveal cards for that. Agamotto is not actually on reveal, but Magic, Green Goblin, Hood, there's already a few. Let's see what they do left here. A nihilist. God, there really isn't and we're still winning mid, dude. I was so wrong, by the way. Just so wrong. No way that's right. Make sure I have 8 energy. So if I draw a 4-drop or a Luna, I can like burst for 18 here, but oh dude, it sucks. Really sucks. Where is a Sunspot right now, by the way, dude? 6 energy being floated. If I hit like Merlin, we're just cooked. Honestly, Sunspot also cooks me because he won't get big enough. Because he won't be able to image transform, you know? I'm also now exposed to temporal manipulation a little bit. Oh god. Man-Thing's fine if I draw Nick or Wiccan. Nick or Wiccan. Nick or Wiccan. Maybe it holds. Well, I don't know. We might have tiebreakers mids, the other annoying part, dude. They actually got this Agamotto in range. It's unbelievable. Maybe this holds right, though. I don't think we win we never win tiebreakers if they have manipulation. We know that. That's cooked. Don't have temporal manipulation. Don't have... They didn't play it last turn and they had spare mana. I feel like they might have, although, of course, the surprise factor is certainly worth something when you're pushing for cubes. So there would be a reason to hold. It's not like they wouldn't have any reason to hold. I mean, there's 6 cards in deck still for them, though, so it's really not that likely they have it. It's not unlikely, but it's not, you know, it's not like they've drawn through the whole deck or anything. They were gonna be fine. That's only 14. We're going to 18, baby. Yes, dude. Luna would not have won this game because she would have got Man-Thinged, but Wiccan or Nick Fury both win this game. Wow, that's a tough win, dude. That's a tough freaking win, dude. That's a tough win. Just passing an entire turn 6. Oh, Sunspot Wiccan. It's actually happening. Although I missed a 2-drop. Oh, I only have 3, dude. Oh god, 3 out of 12. No way, it's never happening. 4 out of 12 actually with wins. 1-3. That's not bad, dude. I gotta hit runner 2s into 3s though. That's a little tough. I guess you could hit Merlin into a 2, or you could hit Psylocke into a 4. Psylocke would actually be the dream draw, I guess. Psylocke would just be busted. Could go for the 2-card win condition here where we don't play anything other than Sunspot and Artem Zola. Kinda crazy. Jennifer keeps the dream alive at least. Does the opponent play left? If I want to do Artem Zola stuff, I need to hope they don't play there. But they should always have a 2-drop for a Quicksilver deck. Clearly, they're also trying to hit Wiccan. I have to hit a 3-drop now, though, dude. Remember, she's activated. I can't hit her till next turn, so... I really don't think Sunspot Artem Zola is a thing, but they didn't play there. Nice. They went for the Convertage hit instead. Okay. Sunspot getting these free Madripoor buffs makes the Artem Zola line better. Can I hit a 3 for real, dude? One time? Hit a 3? One time? No, it's not a 3. Well, Wiccan's turned off, sadly. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just push. Hopefully they play like a 2-drop here or whatever. We can push it out for the Sunspot to get buffed again. Right? Oh, these acid arrows are very annoying. Basic arrow Convertage also super annoying. Yeah, that's gross. Pim arrow. Okay, so Sunspot's getting hit either way. Pim arrow mid does perhaps limit them a little bit because now if they want to complete this, I guess they're playing Wiccan. They are kind of locked in on numbers, right? Dude, yeah, we're in, dude. We're only playing Artem Zola, I think, dude. Literally. I'm going to do it next turn, maybe, so that I don't get locked out of cloning vats too early. I just can't really beat this basic arrow, though, is the only thing, man. They're going to play Wiccan mid for sure. God, do I wish we had a Wiccan mid. They're playing Wiccan right. Oh, they're leaving this open and not buffing the basic arrow. Like, I understand the logic. You don't want to lock it out, but at the same time, you're losing 6 power here or whatever. I wonder if that's going to be worth. I love how many free buffs the Sunspot's getting, dude. We do this instead though still like this is so much extra. Again, they're not going for the extra acid arrow yet. They can't do it in time. They don't let this get buffed again, do they? There's no way. Not possible. This plan, by the way, dude, this all-in plan, I don't like it. I don't like it. They could play one more acid arrow right, but that'd be fine. Well, actually, if they play it mid with priority, we do get cooked. Shoot. Oh, no, Convertage. No, we don't. Convertage would be fine. No, these are going to 20, 22, 21. I know how to math. 21 might actually hold, bro. Dude, no way does this hold. No way does this hold. I hope they accidentally acid arrow mid. That would be the funniest thing I've ever seen. That would be so amusing. That would be so amusing. Dude, I think this actually has a chance to hold. I mean, I don't know. They have a ton of energy. There's obviously like Shang-Chi risk. They could just Shang-Chi first. They have priority. So Shang-Chi would be insane, like obviously. But dude, come on. If this goes off, I'm the happiest man in the world. Are they expecting the Arnim Zola too is another question. I don't even know, dude. Don't Shang-Chi. No! Why does this one card ruin every fun thing you want to do in your life? Like every fun thing in the world is ruined by this one card. It's like, hey, dude, we got this really fun way to play the video game by making all these really big numbers. And then, hey, look, one card is going to ruin your life. Dude, so sad. We had Cannonball Mercury anyway, I guess. It didn't really matter, but I'm so sad, dude. All my fun, silly, cheesy stuff ruined by this guy. Look at his face. Look at his freaking face right here. Look at his face. Ugh. Oh, he just looks annoying too. This variant, like, he looks like a jerk. Show me a one drop. No one. Psylocke and a Nyx's fun, but you know, not the dream or anything. Superflow, now that's a dream. Okay, can I get a hope maybe? Luna maybe? No. Still nothing, yeah, okay. I mean, still pretty nice, dude. We're gonna be able to play Agamotto next turn if I want. I don't know if I want to, but Agamotto Arnim Zola is also pretty promising. Could be a big swing late. Leave the Arnim Zola in Atlantis for 5 power, you know? Patriots, they're just leaning in, you know, like if already ruined Superflow. They know I don't want to play there, so that's pretty smart. Give them a good Iron Patriot hit for sure. I mean, Agamotto Images is, oh, never mind, not so exciting. Dude, I really want to get Merlin down earlier rather than later, but I can't just pass up 3 energy here. So we'll go Merlin. Death's Domain is currently just something we're winning, so that's nice. Ice Cube, even more bonus freaking energy, man. Does kind of break the Arnim Zola, but makes Images really insane. I like this, dude. Just get 2 or 3 of these and then just rip the Arnim Zola next turn to shift one of them out. Like, yeah, we're losing the Merlin, but who cares, right? Like, if they get priority here and Shang-Chi is the only downside, but that's pretty unlikely because they shouldn't be contesting Death's Domain very effectively. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, so this lets me shift out of any Shang-Chi risk. That Loki's gonna make their deck mostly just worse, to be honest. Mostly just worse. Temporal Manipulation's actually insane, dude. Now that I have 4 Agamottos, dude. Let's go. That's really fun. That's quite cool. We're again not getting to utilize Nick Fury kind of at the right time, but I don't think it matters. I'm gonna have a tough decision about Winds of Watum mid. Is that something I can do? Like, I think so, since they have a 12-point lead, right? It should be okay. So there's an Electro. I understand why they're playing so much of Death's Domain, because they just don't have any space to play anywhere else. I think if I were them, though, I would probably be itching a little bit to clear out that cube, so I got at least a little more space back. If they go like Shang-Chi left here, does this always hold? You go to 19 to 12. There's no way they're playing a 7 power card alongside a Shang-Chi, so this should hold, yeah. Winds is fun because you're probably big enough right that you don't care. In theory, that's better than a Nick Fury usually. Well, not always though. No, sometimes it's only like -2 or something. No, this is the right thing to do. Sorry we didn't get to see the +12. Temporal Manipulation is a 112 right now, which is ridiculous. That energy cheat went a long way there though, dude. That was very cool. Very, very cool. All right, Merlin on 2. Honestly, dude, I built this deck in large part. Well, I mean, really Jennifer and Merlin is the 2 new cards, right? But I have not drawn this dude hardly any, and I don't think I've played a single Once in Future, which was like the whole point. I do actually like him mid because he can scale up still. Like even though he gets debuffed here, you know, he can get that +2, and any kind of scaler like that's great in Quantum Realm. Also theoretically any small body, although we do have Strange Academy to fill out Quantum Realm as well, so that's definitely another possibility too. Magic, but we can do it next turn maybe after the opponent commits. Magic Polymorph is also just pretty good. Magic Polymorph we like. Magic's a great body for that. Probably really the best body in the deck for sure. Best body in the deck confirmed. Debris, it's a pretty good target too. Do I want to go Magic right or not right now? Just, I mean, Rock mids probably. Oh my God, why not both? Why not both? Also Sunspot though is fantastic as well. We don't have to do these polymorphs now, right? Let's just wait. We're just chilling. Strange Academy could still allow the opponent to get some really big cards in Quantum Realm though. That's the only thing. But Sunspot matches at least. Sunspot also does give you really good images. So you might want to think about maybe not polymorphing the Rock, because you might end up imaging into a Sunspot anyway later, right? So maybe, well, you can't wait forever on that though, because turn 5 is when that's gonna hit, right? Like that Rock could move mid right now. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. That's not what I meant to play. Play this. Polymorph the Magic. We're turning off Strange Academy. I guess we just polymorph this Rock again too, right? Turn 6. I don't expect this opponent to have ways to turn this stuff off, right? I don't think so. I'm a little bit worried about getting locked out, like clogged out, but I guess Sunspot's pretty good at that. I'd still have to maybe win left. I do kind of want to play a Nick Fury next turn as well, which I guess that's fine. It just Sunspot has to literally gain 1 power to be bigger than Merlin. That's all that matters. Oh no, Merlin's gaining 2, so he has to gain 3 to be bigger than Merlin. Well, either way, I think it's going to happen next turn, even if we play a Nick Fury. That should be fine. Should be okay. Pet Mansion. Okay, I don't think that works, but even if it did, I don't think it would affect us too much. Oh, Man-Thing's pretty good, right? Okay, I don't hate that. But Bolts means we're just gonna have like a million, you know, million energy for Sunspot to be big. Sentinel is totally fine, I guess. Might hurt Nick Fury in our draw capacity a little bit, I guess. I think we do want to play Nick, right? There's nowhere for me to put Electro down and be polymorphed, sadly. Yeah, Nick and float 7. I only need to float 3, like we said. Maybe Nick still actually goes right because he's pretty good with Man Thing and we like the hope activations, right? Do you Sunspot though and lock in? No, you don't lock in for sure, but I guess you could polymorph this hope into something better so she gets out of Man Thing range. And then you float 6 for Sunspot mid. This does mean you're kind of not trying to win left this particular line, I think. You're really strong mid, you're decently strong right, but a little bit worried about Dazzler Ancient One stuff. I think they really want Blue Marvel copies though, more than anything. That's gonna be really strong left potentially. I'm assuming there's like a Patriot coming in for this Wasp. They may want to copy Patriot as well, but they don't have anywhere where that could be done guaranteed, right? It's like if you try to do it left, it's 50-50 Blue Marvel Patriot, but I think Blue Marvel's probably better for them anyway than Patriot at this stage because most of their cards are still there. So we're not going to draw anything here. We're definitely just straight up playing off the top. Okay, so this looks like Blue Marvel copies to me. So we kind of have to... Oh my God, they're just locking up the game on turn... Oh my God. Oh no, they turned off my images, dude. Not that it's going to matter because they just locked up the game. It's going to be totally fine, I promise. It's gonna be totally fine. Morgan Le Fay, dude. Okay, cool. So now we just play like whatever right that's cheap and let Sunspot pass and we win. I mean, it'd probably be more fun to do it this way with a big old Sasquatch, huh? Cool, dude. Yeah, they must have thought I was gonna turn off Limbo with another Merlin, but I don't think you should assume that because, you know, I'm the one who turned on the Limbo. Maybe they thought it was like a manipulation tactic, like, hey, you know, reasonable, but So, okay, Sunspot, yeah, no, I mean, I don't think we're gonna go hard on this Sunspot, but I would love to hit a Wiccan. This at least opens up the Wiccan. I really don't think this deck's like a crazy big Sunspot deck, you know. I kind of thought that when never mind. Just kidding, let's go. Okay, yeah, let's keep this in case we hit Wiccan, right? Like, this is a good curve fill for Wiccan. Magic, of course, great for Sunspot later, too, obviously. Could be some cool images Sunspot plays. We get Arnim Zola in particular. That could be really fun. Victoria Hand is always a bit spooky, but... could still technically play for a Wiccan here, but I don't know, man. Winds is, like, kind of better later, really. I don't want to push them out of Superflow, I know that. Yeah, I don't know. It's good for Moonstone if they play it now or later or whatever. Oh, this kind of helps them with the Ancient One, unfortunately. He's got a really good Tau spot mid. Yeah, whoops. I mean, I guess they can't also Moonstone that spot. No, they can, actually. I take that back. That would be completely insane. Just kidding. They can do all those things. Whoopsie. We need... yeah, I mean, Agamotto Images, right, is pretty cool. You'd still have time to Arnim Zola, too, to shift these around if you wanted to. Moon Girl. Oh, God, dude. Handful. Oh, God, dude. Oh, very spicy. Okay, now we're cooking some lines, dude. Arnim Zola goes right. I mean, I still need stuff, though. I mean, honestly, like, that's still not enough. I mean... well, the Arnim Zola is like a big Sunspot, just better. I doubt it, dude. This Victoria Hand is just gonna absolutely cook. I can't. There's no way for me to make, like, you know, an Enchantress or whatever. Oh my God, dude! They turned off Limbo too. What a rude move, dude. Can I like surprise them now with the Agamotto shift here? I wonder. Oh, I doubt it, man. But maybe. Oh my God, temporal manipulation's insane here. They have Shang-Chi though, dude. If they have Shang-Chi, they just destroy me. Like, my soul is just sucked right out of my body. Shang-Chi will just suck it right out of my body. My soul, that is. My soul. I don't know if this holds anyway. Like, this is obviously very scary regardless. But, I mean, like, let's see how big these Victoria cards get. Oh, my good lord, dude. They are large, to say the least, sir. They are very large. So we can't win mid, unfortunately. We're not winning left, unfortunately. It's, dude, that is we just gave them the best Ancient One in history, honestly. Just the best. If they'd swapped up these two, still would have lost, huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, Sunspot's not going to be something we Arnim Zola over here in Great Web, but he's going to get pulled there anyway, pretty much inevitably, so we might as well kick it off, I guess. Turn 2, we have good options. There's lots of things I'd play here. Sadly, they don't exist. Images Sunspot could be kind of fun, I guess. Yeah, that would be sort of sick, yeah. Sam put with the shield, yeah, it's fine. I mean, you might move the shield and get it pulled anyway sometimes. On that note, let's go ahead and put some cards here so that there's more stuff. They're not guaranteed a shield pull. We don't want the shield to move for free for an extra turn here, basically. So let's give them cards and us cards. Yeah, nice, dude, nice. And that killed their cube already. Very cool. They're only gonna get one turn out of the cube. I actually don't hate Electro left for an images, but it's, you know, we got to get Sunspot bigger first, and I don't want it to pull the Merlin. I want it to pull like Ice Cube. You know, if Luna gets pulled, also there's some size issues potentially as well. But as long as we transform that Electro, it's not a big deal. It is something I would like to not wait too long to do. Although, I guess, shoot, I'm kind of running out of turns here. And we pulled the Merlin. Oh, that's annoying. That's the one guy I didn't want to pull. I mean, Images next turn with an Agamotto mid right now. But, well, that's if we have a space there. We may not have a space there. They're going to move shield out, so they might get a card pulled in if they don't play. I might get a card pulled in, but only if it's cube will I have a space remaining. It's sadly the Agamotto, which, I mean, I guess is fine for winning left, but it's not good for winning mid, is it? Might not still be too bad, though. Ooh. Is this better? Just, oh, well, I can't play 2 cards, you absolute goon. So no, it's not better. Confirmed, not better. There's no way this holds, right? There's just no chance. They can move shield and play here, but I don't think they will. I mean, theoretically, this is more power than wins, right? It's just 6 power. Boy, I really did not want any card but Agamotto getting pulled. Was really my dream here. Yeah, I mean, this is just the highest power place. I think it's the move, but I think we're just cooked. I don't see how we beat this. They have a 1-drop here for power, potentially. 14 just never seems like enough. This Marvel's not that big. Oh no. Do we win a tiebreaker? We do! Sunspot's huge! Let's go! Wow. They also just, this Miss Marvel just didn't affect left at all. She was the only power they had right, but that grapple arrow, they would have been better off just not playing it or playing it mid for sure. I mean, I guess they wanted the polymorph mid. Okay, no sunspot on 1 means we've failed. I think literally this deck will live and die by the sunspot, baby. I don't know. That's why I put in Nick Fury, right? Like, I wanted one other way to potentially spend some energy effectively. Oh! Well, yeah, no, we still got to do it, right? Luna Snow mid is kind of a neat idea, but probably not right. I think we maybe go Luna right. I don't know. Hope into Luna is also pretty fun too, though, to be honest. There's a couple upsides here. Leche Guia. Maybe it's just Luna left, I guess. Leche Guia we want to avoid for sure, as long as we can. I mean, Nick Fury does kind of say, hey, you don't really have to worry about drawing cards if you don't want. You can just play from your hand, right? Images on a sunspot could be pretty sick, by the way. Like, that's really cool. That could be a fun way to get a lot of big numbers. Oh my god, they're gonna have 0 energy the rest of this game. Do they know how this works? I don't think they know how this works. It's gonna take them down to 0 right now, and they're never gonna be able to get these Havocs any bigger. I guess maybe 1 every turn will be able to gain +4, but that's it, I think, right? Each one eats from the max, so they're gonna go down to 0 and not be able to play any cards. Yeah, this one didn't even have any energy. Yeah, dude, I don't know if they, well, I guess the Ice Cube does help them a little bit in that regard, though. Like, the Ice Cube does make some difference, yeah. Maybe we just go Hope, Psylocke, and then Nick Fury next turn. I mean, does Nick Fury win mid with the way that works if they're gaining... Oh, they do have Jennifer, Kale, and Psylocke. Dude, what are the... Oh, those are my Loki cards. I was gonna say, how do they have these? What are the odds we have the same stuff? Yeah, only 1 scaled up. Yeah, okay. So their Ice Cube's going away, so now they've got even more of a problem there. I guess Nick Fury goes to 24. We know that wins, right? Or no, it actually ties. It actually just ties. Well, this turn kind of sucks, actually. I mean, we're going to win right here for sure. I just need 86 drop to win mid, I guess. It's amazing that I am the max energy deck and my opponent is the 0 energy deck. Like, what are the odds of that, dude? That they went for 0 energy, basically. That's kind of incredible. Yeah, they just can't play any other cards. So they were playing, I guess, a 1-drop per turn, and then Havoc was eating the 1 energy they were getting there. That's so crazy, dude.